this makeup look?
What's up you guys, it's Joelle and welcome back to my IGTV. Today I am challenging myself to do a full work week of fun, cool makeup. I have been really bad at getting myself ready during this time of working at home. So I am challenging myself to go outside my comfort zone with some fun colors, with things that are still work appropriate, all of my video meetings and calls, but that I can also just channel some of my creative energy into. And I used to do a lot of fun makeup when I was in college, like every day. But I've since lost that since graduating. So this is an attempt to get back on it. Additionally, I have way less makeup than normal. So this is a challenge. I have 15 minutes to get ready before work starts. I'm gonna try to do this for 5 days. I've limited makeup and resources and I have to go outside the box in some way. So I thought this would just be fun to document and share with you guys, and I should get started because work starts soon. I should also mention that pretty much the only things that are going to change this week are going to be my eyes.
So starting off Monday's look, I always use my Jart BB cream and just blend it in with a beauty blender. Honestly, I haven't been doing this during quarantine, so this was a good change.
Man, I forgot how good this makes my skin look. It's been a long time, you guys.
Instead of eye primer, I've been using this L'Oreal concealer, and for eyeshadow, I'm using this Princess Jasmine eyeshadow palette that I got literally maybe like 7 years ago, which might be disgusting, but who knows. For today's look, I wanted to go with a little bit of a dramatic wing using this blue eyeshadow. I really only have one eyeshadow brush, and that is an angled liner brush. I added these weird lines under the center of my eyes that kind of made me look like a sad clown. Next, I went into my eyebrows and I wanted to do something a little bold, a little funky, so I filled in my eyebrows with that same blue eyeshadow that I used for my wing. Next, going in with a red shadow, I use that right alongside the blue wing to help make it pop a little bit. And I decided to use some of this Benefit cookie highlighter that I recently started using. Don't have a highlighter brush, so I used my knockoff beauty blender, which made it really concentrated. And I swear when I looked at myself in the mirror, it didn't look that wild. But this is the finished look for Monday. It's just very glowy, kind of extraterrestrial, nebula-esque, but low-key in a nice work conference kind of way. Okay, Tuesday, I was pressed for time because I took too long doing my workout, but I really enjoy this cicapair drjart color corrector that has a good amount of SPF in it. It's just a nice base and kind of makes your skin tone a little more even. I did not use BB cream today, I just used the color corrector and slapped some lotion on top. I'm using these Morphe shadows. They're super pigmented and lovely, and I've seen this red under eye look around, largely on Hunter Schafer and in more editorial places, so I decided to replicate that. I added a little bit of shimmer on the inner corners of my eyes just for a little bit of dimension, but the emphasis is really on the red under eye area, which my mom hated. She said it looked really scary and it looks like my eyes were bleeding. But you know, anyways. I wanted to highlight my brow bone just with the lighter shadow and filled in my brows with this great NYX brow pencil that is super cheap, would highly recommend. And I don't normally contour my face, but decided why not today, go for a little bit more of an intense, angled, chiseled look with my red under eyes. And this is a Too-Faced Cocoa Contour palette that I've used for ages. Decided to go in with some blush. This cloud paint is really hard for me to use because I always squeeze too much out of the tube, and then getting it back in is like putting toothpaste back in the tube. Today I managed to not over squeeze, so ended up with a decent amount of blush, but still, when I blended it, did not like how it looked. It looked too intense for me, so there's nothing a little sponge can't help reduce. I love milk makeup everything, so this highlighter is a great easy staple to slap on, and that is Tuesday's look. And it kind of matched my nails. That's literally why I posed like that.
Oh, my face is so dry. Literally. What is that? Is that a neck pimple? That's gross. I've never had that before. Don't know what it is, but
Wednesday I really came in here with no plan. I decided to just slap on my BB cream, this time with no sponge. I just used my fingers. Don't know why I did that. primed my eyes again, and I stole my sister's eyeshadow brush. So I had another brush to work with today. It was fantastic. I love this Too Faced Peachy Mattes palette. It has so many good shades of pink, so I just used a wash all over and a little bit of a brighter pink in the outer corner. Going back into that Morphe palette with the orange color, I was going for a funky, I don't know whether it was Space Jam or rocket ship inspired, but I wanted a really dramatic wing that was mostly filled in, but not actually filled in all the way to the corners of my eyes. And I wanted to kind of just line bottom and top lids. This definitely would have been a little cleaner with some cream eyeshadows, but you know, you work with what you got. I used Cosmetics liquid liner to draw these little rings around the wing and to kind of outline the wing. And the rings reminded me of like how you imagine a sonic boom or something with a rocket ship taking off. Do not know why that was my vibe today, but it was. This was my first time using the Tower 28 highlighter. It literally is just like a balm, but it's kind of a nice little natural glow. And they're supposed to be clean makeup. We love that for them. And this is the final look. The single hooped wing I like a lot better because of the angle of the hoop, but I don't know. Let me know what you think of this look. It was definitely a little more out there. Thursday, I was really feeling this blue vibe from my shirt, and another trend I've seen around has been the rectangular eyeshadow. So I wanted to go for that, but in a little bit of a more minimalist way. I don't think that's the best way to describe this, but I basically did outlines of rectangles on my eyes in blue. It was very hard to get the lines to look straight when my eyes were fully open, because when they're closed, the lines were crooked. But you know, you choose your battles. I'm not sure if I enjoyed this decision, but after I did the initial rectangles, I decided to go in and do a little sub-rectangle with a shimmery shade of blue. I think I kind of liked it with just a singular rectangle, but this added a nice little layer of complexity.
It's Friday! Today I'm not wearing glasses because I put my contacts in finally. So that means my glasses won't be covering up my eyes as much. So for my work meetings, subtlety is going to be the name of the game today. That being said, I also really wanted to make my eyes have cow spots today. So we're going to see how well that and subtlety go together.
So I started off Friday's look with just a white wash of eyeshadow all over, but things quickly went downhill from here. Camera just ran out of memory and I don't have enough time to go empty the memory card, so I'm filming on my phone at a worse angle. You can see all my laundry drying up there, and yeah, I gotta get ready though because I have work, so I don't know why I chose this periwinkle color to be my cow spot color. Does not make a whole lot of sense, but it was quite hard to be precise with it because it was a powder and it was hard to fill in as well. I tried going for a second spot on each eye and it was just a mess. It was not pigmented the way I wanted it to be, and I did not have enough time for this look. My manager just slacked me, so that means I need to wrap this up. This has definitely been the least successful look out of the week, I would say. I think this Cosmetics eyeliner has great staying power, but for some reason I can just not be precise with it. I feel like my lines skip. It is not good. Oh no! I was gonna try to do 2 blobs on each side. Not happening. You girls gotta go to work, so there we go. Asymmetrical cow eye splash on each side. And do I have time to do my hair? No. Sorry for such an abrupt ending to this video. I was really pressed for time on Friday to start work, but I hope you enjoyed seeing this challenge that I made for myself. I know this isn't the most life-changing challenge to do during this time, but it's something that brings me a lot of joy and pushes me creatively, and hope you guys enjoyed. And remember to stay sane, stay healthy, take care of yourselves. Love you, Jesus loves you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.